Okay guys, today I'm back for another video, and this is going to be my May 2015 Blu Ray update. And yeah, I was going to save this update until closer to the end of the month, but I decided just to do it now because I'm on study leave right now and I had a little bit of free time in my hands, so I thought I might as well just do it now. One downside to that though is the fact that Big Hero 6 is out on Monday here in the UK, so I thought I would save the update until after Big Hero 6 was out so I could include that in this update, but I'll just save that to the next update, or I might do an unboxing or something like that. But I did see that film in cinemas and I really liked it, so definitely be getting that on Blu-ray. Also, by the next update, Whiplash will be out on Blu-ray here in the UK. I think that's out June 1st, so definitely be getting that because it was easily one of my favourite movies of last year. Saw it in cinemas, fantastic, loved it. Also, it was a really good film to actually see in cinemas because the sound systems and stuff were fantastic, especially for the final scene. The sound system in that cinema was great, and just really made the movie more of an experience. So it was great, but I'm still looking forward to watching it on Blu-ray and whatnot, so yeah. But let me quickly show you what I've got to show here. So a good amount, but I'll start off with the one that I haven't seen yet, and that's War Horse, which is a Steven Spielberg film, which obviously interests me immediately. I remember when this movie came out in 2011, I think, there was, my school at the time, everybody was split into separate, like, the year was split into different English classes. And one of the English classes, or two of them I think, were reading War Horse the book, and they got to go to the cinema and see the movie. But because our class wasn't reading the book, we didn't get to see the movie, which really annoyed me. Really disappointed me because I actually wanted to see the movie. But I did actually watch it on Sky Movies once, but I just stopped watching it for some reason. I can't remember why. But for what I remember of it, for what I saw of it, I liked. So, I haven't seen it all the way through yet, but definitely will. So, yeah, I can't really form a valid opinion on something I haven't seen all of. So, can't really say too much about it, but I did like what I saw of it. Next we have Premium Rush. Didn't really know what to expect from this movie. I just heard it was good, so I bought it. All I knew was there was bikes in it. That's all I knew. But I ended up really liking the movie. It has a really interesting story. There's kind of like a mob feel to it. The chase scenes are beautifully shot, and it has Michael Shannon's great in it, and obviously Joseph Gordon-Levitt as well. He's always great, so yeah, good movie, and I was pleasantly surprised. Not that I was expecting a bad movie, it's just that I wasn't sure what to expect, and it just turned out to be really enjoyable. So definitely recommend Premium Rush. This one is very interesting. Only God Forgives. I just heard so many things about it. Some saying it was a masterpiece, some saying it was terrible. I just needed to see it so I could form my own opinion on it, and my reaction was it was okay. I think as time goes on, more people will learn to appreciate this movie, but as of right now, I think it's just okay to me. It is kind of an interesting film. It's very open to your interpretation. Like, it's not a straightforward movie. You need to take a lot. Everybody takes something different away from it, I guess. Slightly different things from it. There was one major thing that I didn't pick up on, that when I read about it, I thought about it more and learned. I appreciated the movie more for learning something. I'll just tell you what it is. It's not a spoiler, but Chang, the character of Chang in the movie, he is supposed to be God, which made the movie make way more sense to me. For some reason, I didn't pick up on that. I don't know what it was, but when I learned that, I appreciated the movie more, but overall I just found the movie okay. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, awesome action movie, kind of a neo-noir movie, awesome. Shane Black directed it, Robert Downey Jr., Val Kilmer, Michelle Monaghan, who else is in it? Yeah, Awesome movie, loved it. Eyes Wide Shut, Stanley Kubrick film. Yeah, weird movie to say the least, but I think it's awesome. It's a great film. Tom Cruise and I'm a big fan of Tom Cruise. I think he's awesome. Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman are both great in it, and it's Stanley Kubrick's last film, so yeah, not much more to say. I love this film. I don't know if it's one of my favourite Kubrick movies, but it's up there. Definitely up there. I love it. Speaking of Tom Cruise, Jack Reacher. Just watched this one last night. Really fun action movie. Tom Cruise is great as always. Has Rosamund Pike in it. David Oyelowo and Robert Duvall in a small role. He makes his first appearance towards the end of the second act, and then he kind of has a main role kind of in the third act. He could have been in it a little bit more, but I liked what they done with him. So yeah, Jack Reacher was pretty damn good. The Ides of March, another Ryan Gosling movie, directed by George Clooney. I think this may have been his directorial debut, George Clooney. Probably wrong with that, but this one has a great cast. Like I said, Ryan Gosling, George Clooney stars in the movie as well. Philip Seymour Hoffman, Paul Giamatti. So yeah, it was bound to be well performed, and it was. As a very interesting story. It's a very political. It is a political film, which I wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan of political movies. However, this one definitely I really liked, so I would recommend The Ides of March. Watched this one a couple of days ago. History of Violence, David Cronenberg film, which you kind of know what you're getting into. David Cronenberg, very unique. All of his films are certainly very unique, and he definitely puts that Cronenberg spin on it. But this one's a good movie. I didn't quite like it as much as The Fly with Jeff Goldblum, which is another David Cronenberg film. That movie's awesome. Jeff Goldblum in general is awesome. But this one has Viggo Mortensen in it. It also has Ed Harris, and it has William Hurt in it. So obviously a good cast. Has very many twists and turns about it. The main antagonist changes 3 times. Oh well, has different. Just when you think the main antagonist is somebody, it changes, and then it changes again. So there's very many twists and turns, and very entertaining film to watch. So definitely recommend it. History of Violence. Coraline. I like this one. It's by Leica, who done The Box Trolls and Paranorman. I like this one much more than The Box Trolls, even though I like The Box Trolls. But I like this one more. I didn't quite like this one as much as Paranorman, but still a good one. And I like Leica's films. I do like them. But yeah, good one. In fact, you know what? I'll save this one till last because I love that movie. I'll save the best to last. The Babadook. Also love this movie. Wow. Easily one of my favourite movies of last year as well. Fantastic horror film. Essie Davis delivers possibly the best performance by a female of last year. Her son in the movie did annoy me a lot at first, but then I got used to him. He got less annoying as the movie went on, but awesome movie, very creepy movie. I don't get scared in movies that much, but this movie definitely scared me at parts. It's just really tense, and it's horror done right. I love The Babadook. Not quite as much as a movie I'll talk about in a sec, but and then we have a steelbook here of The Mask. Good comedy with Jim Carrey and Cameron Diaz. I almost forgot her name there. This steelbook's from Zavi. So yeah, like I said, good comedy. I think I prefer Dumb and Dumber slightly more, but I think these movies came out the same year, so yeah, I like The Mask. And like I said, I'll save best to last. Birdman. Again, one of my favourite movies of 2014. Easily top 5. Obviously the winner of Best Picture at the Academy Awards this year. Incredibly performed from everybody, from Michael Keaton to Edward Norton, who was probably the best part of the movie. Emma Stone, Zach Galifianakis, he was awesome. Naomi Watts, obviously. Who else was in it? Yeah, so the cinematography was incredible. I loved how it looked like it was all one shot. Brilliant story. I don't know what much more there is to say about Birdman except watch it. It's amazing, and I saw this one in cinemas too, and then obviously had to get it on Blu Ray just because of how good it was. But Michael Keaton, I think he should have won the Oscar for Best Actor this year. I would, in any other situation, say Edward Norton deserved to win Best Supporting Actor this year at the Academy Awards, but unfortunately for him, J.K. Simmons was nominated, and he obviously went on to win. J.K. Simmons from Whiplash. As good as Edward Norton was in this movie, unfortunately J.K. Simmons was just that bit more memorable. But yeah, loved Birdman, and if you haven't seen it, watch it. And that's everything I have to show. So, like I said, definitely going to be getting Big Hero 6 when it's out, and Whiplash. Definitely 2 new releases I'm going to be getting soon. And yeah, I was planning on doing a movie review of Avengers Age of Ultron, but just never found the time to watch it. Or, not watch it, make the video. Seen the movie and I loved it. It was really good. I'm not quite sure if I preferred it to the first one or not. I need to see it again. I need to see it quite a few more times because I've seen the first Avengers so many times and I've only seen the second one once, so I need to see which one I prefer. But again, I would like to do more movie reviews, but I just don't have the time right now. But over the summer holidays, when I've got a break off school, I'll have much more time. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Be back with more videos soon, and thanks for watching. Bye.